31st day in the month of March 2022. Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Welcome to the wake-up call for another lovely morning. 21 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour, you're listening to Extreme FM via 88.5, 104.3, www.x104fm.com, your favorite app, your favorite website. Morning. Howdy. Crash.
How are you, Crystal? How are you?
DJ Lan and yours truly, Crystal. Good morning. I am wonderful.
Well, you had a 5 days home, so I think you should revitalize now.
Who fool you? 5 days can revitalize somebody. You need like an entire year at home.
How was it home, though?
How is it home? Wonderful.
Said wonderful.
I missed you all so much. Y'all don't even know. I almost came to work prematurely before my vacation ended.
Yeah, I remember that conversation, yeah.
Who does that? Nobody does that. That is not a thing. Your vacation, you come to work a day late, not a day early. Nevertheless, good morning. Welcome back to those who were away and just coming back home. Maybe away from home, you went to work, you're just making yourself some breakfast. Good morning to you. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at Extreme 104 SVG. And I have some wonderful news for you. I'm still here. Still hired, not fired. You live in a really special place,
Yeah.
You live in a really special place. What's up?
Are you talking about that video that went around?
I don't know, but people I was just getting all these messages like, Chris, are you okay?
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, someone is saying here that
Just
you were
got a
greatly
whole thing.
missed. You were greatly missed.
If
They
I could
missed
hug,
you.
I could hug you guys right now. And ladies, but I can't. So I'll send air or radio hugs, all right? Remember to start each day right with an attitude of gratitude. Find something to be thankful for and say thank you. I hope you say your prayers this morning.
Did you?
Yes, man.
Yeah, I went down on my knees this morning and said my prayers.
You gotta go down on your knees
Yeah, I was like,
and chant a psalm a day because the devil is a liar. What's up? How was it without?
I missed you. It was fun with Icon, but I missed you. I missed you as well.
Good morning to Gary Icon John. Yeah, I gotta say it properly, man.
Gary
Icon John.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right. It was lovely. It was lovely.
He used to give me some licks in the morning. I was like, but I don't know how you guys wake up and come here so early.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like, usually I'm in bed at this time.
Yeah, listen. I had to put eye drops in my eyes this morning. Good morning to the people whose eyes suffer every morning, whose sinuses suffer every morning. Good morning to the folks who are on the road. If you're driving, you're a passenger. Good morning to the minibus drivers. Oi. All the folks down there at the market already. Good morning. Good morning. The farmers, the folks who are working in agriculture, the folks who are working in health, everybody who dealing with money. Make sure your hand ain't sticky. Good morning. Good morning to the
The way
persons
you just inserted that part, but like, something that we don't know.
Somebody always taking something that don't belong to them. That is why the court it's filling up every single day. People who stealing.
Not just that. Not just stealing. We have so much crimes that we just see on a repeat here, like so
That's
often.
life, yeah?
For instance, rape.
Over and over. Oh gosh, don't go there so early, no, man.
You just have to just touch it.
No, you don't have to touch it. You don't have to touch it. So, let me say good morning to the folks first.
Yeah,
And then we'll go to the overnight trends, right? Let me see who says hi here. Hi, J. Hi, J. Good morning to Cleo. Good morning. Good morning, Bert. Bert have a big bucket of cucumber there.
Early morning reap.
Yeah,
Things
that's
nice.
That's
Good morning,
nice.
Jose.
Yeah, good morning. Who's this one here?
Joshua.
Good morning, Owen.
Good morning, Joshua.
Yeah.
Good morning, Rick.
Morning.
They say, Crystal, good to have you back in the AM chairs.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
You see, kind of
Good morning, Jeffrey. Jeffrey send the
Okay.
two eyes like,
Cushion for
is she
this
really
thing.
here? Is she back?
Yeah, I was like Rusty. I'm back. Good morning, Tushada. Good morning, Randy. Good morning, Delta. Good morning, Laverne. Good morning. All right, if you want to hit us up, 430-1043, right? That's your WhatsApp. To call us, 457-1043. Now, Let me go to the easy thing first. Let's go to the easy thing first. I see they put back up the billboard at Peacemo. The Unity Labour Party, they have put back up the billboard.
You know, when you sent me that picture, it's like, you sure that's recent?
Man, yes.
Because I remember it was on fire the other day and someone ripped it down. Ripped down like half of the sign. And I was like, why they put it back up? We campaigning again? We campaigning again, Crystal?
I don't know, no, but I feel like I want to laugh.
Something happening that I don't know about.
And I shouldn't want to laugh about this, right? But this is the third time it is going back up. World boss, 5-star general. That's how they say it? 5-star general.
They just put it in our face. Like,
right?
you need to know this. I'm the world boss.
So it was burnt. I don't remember how it got damaged the first time, but I remember it being burnt a second time. I'm vandalizing people's things, so don't do it, right? If the world boss wants his face there for you to see every single day until next elections, just look at it or just look away. So it's nice and pretty. And on the left-hand side, it has 3 people again. So PM gone back over on the other side again. Strong leadership to continue the transformation. So you have Saboto. Good morning. Good morning, Minister Caesar.
He's not in the country, Crystal. He's probably not hearing you.
So what do you think Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch? You think it localized to 7 minutes and Grenadine? Globally, and boss. Global. I just needed to say it. Good morning, Minister Caesar. You have the PM in the middle and you have Minister Camilo Gonsalves. I have a question. Why it gone back up though? Isn't it obvious that some people or somebody does not want it up there? I cannot recall seeing billboards up for such a long period after elections.
Same here. I was wondering if it went back up when I found out yesterday if it's because of their anniversary.
Oh yeah, it could be that.
Yeah.
Oh,
that,
so
that came to mind. So like probably just advertising the anniversary is coming up and we're still in control.
I can take it down now. All right, we're getting up. All right, big up yourselves. Congratulations on 21 years.
Yeah.
21 years in government equals 21 years in opposition. Lord have mercy, what a state of country we here in. If I only to go expand on that this morning.
Crystal, the good stuff. The good stuff.
The good stuff.
The good stuff.
Morning, so, Joanna. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what is also nice too? I see there's a no jetty in Jackson Bay in Layou. I think that's some good stuff.
People
good
came
stuff.
Out and
yes.
they put down their foot. They said,
I
we
commend
don't want
them.
this. Yeah.
I commend them. It was.
And the application was rejected.
Yes.
You know about that? You know what crossed my mind?
Yeah.
2 things. 1, how many other projects might have slipped under our fingers? I think it's most recent.
When you say slipped under our fingers, if we didn't come out and protest against it?
Yeah.
Like we could have made an impact if we came out and... Okay.
But we didn't pay attention to certain things that were happening.
I think I could agree with that.
Right? So it just makes you wonder. I think we are paying attention more now to what is happening in our country concerning development. You remember the issue with the reef? That was a big thing. It's listed in the newspaper. They're listed in the newspaper. Anything that could have a potential impact on the environment that might affect people, they put it in the newspaper. People get to see it. But, people often overlook these things.
How many persons buy newspapers, though? That's the other thing.
People still buy newspapers.
I'm not saying that
but you don't pay attention to the projects. You don't pay attention to the tendering and the jobs and
the headlines.
You just read the front, the back, piece of the middle, and you go on by your business. And anyway you see comments, you read that and go by your business. It's good that people are paying attention, right? But in the back of my mind, I'm just wondering, all the other projects that have come and gone, completed, changed up the environment a little bit, did we miss those or did we miss anything that was not supposed to happen? Difficult to go back and try to figure out, because you would not be able to see what the environment or know what the environment was like before. What the impact
they could have caused.
Right. But it's just curious. So you have to apply, you have to put it in the newspaper. And if the people don't want it, if people think that it's not beneficial to them, then there's a possibility that project would not be able to go through.
But the
Just
good thing
cross.
now is that persons are paying attention now, so they're actually looking into things. So it's not like you could bring an idea and propose it to us and we're just gonna take it like that.
That
We're
could be
all-
detrimental to her because there might be a good project, and then people or some people might say we don't want it for maybe ignorance is one,
Yes,
maybe
because of
politics
their
is
political
another,
affiliation.
right? And
That is also true, but I think
just disagree for disagreeing's sake. That is a possibility. How huge a possibility though? That's up for debate.
well,
But
it's not like we would be able to just cancel all the projects that are brought forth. You would have to have reasonable action, reasonable discussion behind it. You would have to, as Lano, usually the one who brings in the pros and the cons of situation. You know, I think that would be considered before
yeah,
a project would be cancelled. I'm not too sure what major concerns were brought. Well, I'm not saying I don't know. Well, I heard some of the major concerns by the residents of Layu that I read online and from looking at some snippets. And they had some valid points. I'm very proud and I'm very glad that they came out and they protested. What I'm also looking at is that I hope that they take the time now to take care of the beach.
and the other
Is that-
surrounding
yeah,
areas.
it's like you came out now to protest. I hope that you take the time out now to clean up the beach. You don't litter there. You know, you were very vocal about what the beach does for you. I just hope that you take the time out now to come together.
If the beach dirty, that is.
Yeah.
If the beach is
No, well,
dirty.
a few persons voiced their views on the beach. They said they're very proud and they're glad that the jetty is no longer going to be there. But what are you guys going to do now? Because I usually visit the beach and it's dirty. So you also have to look at that end. The fact that you could come out and protest about the beach, you can also
Keep
be
your beach
responsible
clean.
and keep it clean. Well,
A national problem again. Taking care of our environment.
yeah.
We continue to talk. Here's another thing that we continue to talk about. If you're just tuning in, wake up call on Extreme FM. Eyewitness throw out a thing here that going to get everybody vexed today.
You know what's so funny about that is that you sent a topic yesterday. Well, it was last night about a similar, not a similar situation, but something of that nature from the Bahamas, where a 40-year-old impregnated a 14-year-old. And then on my way to work, I saw this article online. You have it there in front of you.
Yeah.
You could just read the headline.
12-year-old girl forced to perform fellatio on a 16, 17, and 18-year-old schoolmates.
And you realize it's not just in our country, but it's like,
It's a global thing.
yeah,
And it's globally ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. And I cannot stress that enough. Now, these are two separate stories, by the way, right? One is in the Bahamas. I believe there's a third of similar nature. There is a third of similar nature,
wow.
right? 12-year-old secondary school student have been urged to report, the parents rather, have been urged to report to the police an incident where four of her classmates, aged 16, 17, and 18, forced her to perform oral sex on them. 16, 17, and 18. The child is 12 years old. Most of the times when we talk about these things, we are targeting big, hardback men. This morning, it's teenagers. This sort of culture here, it's spread across all age groups or what? Shouldn't be shouting so early in the morning. 16, 17, 18. Now, let me ask you something. The 12-year-old has four classmates. The ages are 16, 17, and 18. Y'all in the same form?
I don't think that's possible.
It,
I don't think
it
that's
says
possible.
classmates. A classmate is somebody you sit down in class with, not a schoolmate. where all you go into the same school
A 12-year-old would be in Form 1.
or
Form
two.
1 or 2.
16, 17, and 18.
16, 17.
What on God's living earth
Form 4,
is
5.
going? No. College.
Yeah. 18. Practically an
College.
adult. Well, you are an adult. According to law.
Oh gosh. What is in your mind at 16, 17, and 18 that makes you believe that this is right? Not only to be involved in those sexual acts, but to force somebody, a child, a 12-year-old to do that. What is in your mind, youth? A source familiar with the incident showed a 5-minute video. There's another video. One of the students is said to have recorded. All the students are in uniform, and the incident is said to have taken place at an old house close to the school.
You know,
Girl's mother found out. She went to the school where the principal suggested that the matter be dealt with in-house and not by the police. Yes,
that is what vexed me right there. What do you mean in-house? Why?
Because, like, it happened already.
Yeah. Well,
They want to keep it hush-hush and
I
say
think
the
when you
name
go
of the
through it, you'll
school.
see some more there.
Member of the school staff advised the parents to report the incident to the police because they are... Oh, jeez, I'm burning.
And
The
then
old-
a source said that it's very familiar with the situation. News that over the years, the school has had to deal with students engaging in consensual sexual activities. So it's a regular thing there at the school.
Oldest of the teens, along with his younger brother, who is also a student of the school, initiated the sex act, so the source said. In Bahamas, right, a 40-year-old man impregnated a 14-year-old schoolgirl, and he was sentenced to 4 years behind bars and 3 years probation after he come out of jail. The child, 14. Somebody close by the apartment heard some sexual noises and gave the police a tip-off. This is in the Bahamas, by the way. Let me tell you how serious it is. Gave the police a tip-off. Police went and they found the child putting back on her clothes. 5 counts. 5 counts. He was charged with 5 counts and he got 4 years. But that's not the... That's a bad part, eh? But here's the worst part about that story there. It says, somebody says on Twitter, Acting Director of Public Prosecutions in the Bahamas, in the Caribbean, Franklin Williams, says the 4-year plea deal was agreed because we have a generation of highly sexualized young people, whether through media or association, and who, because of parental intention, it goes forward some more. Right. In some cases, tactic encouragement, engage in risky behaviors. The facts of this case dictated the course taken.
What I got from that is that it's okay.
Culture. So it's
It's
not
okay.
St. Vincent and the
So-
Grenadines
so
alone that
because-
have a
So because it's okay with young ones to...
so you trying to put the blame on a 14-year-old girl,
Wow.
and y'all wonder why we stop, so huh? And this is not unique to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Having people in the wrong positions. This is an acting DPP, you know, who's supposed to be protecting the people of his country. Sickness. 2 separate issues, very similar nature. Good morning to Joanna. It's lovely to be back. Pompey, good morning. Welcome, Hemi, welcome, boy. Good morning, Delton. Basically, you know, it's just the other day I was talking about you, you know, not in a bad way. I was like, boy, it's a long time I ain't here, but from basically, boy, good morning. I can link you with the voice note. Good morning, Denville. Ooh. Denver, it's a long time I hear from you. In my African voice, oh, my sister, Crystal. Blood pressure going up this morning. What a time we're living in. My oldest will be 17 next month, and so far, so good. Praise God, Denville.
Someone calling it a train drive. What happened to the young lady? It was a train.
You always make my soul just...
Good morning, Janet.
16, 17, 18-year-old forcing a 12-year-old girl to perform activities that y'all not even supposed to be focusing on. What you're supposed to be focusing on, getting yourself out of that school. That is what you're supposed to be focusing on.
You know what I'm thinking though? What happens if this situation does not reach the courts level? Do they just go back
Shame.
to school normal?
It'll
do
be
they go,
shameful.
do they go back to the same school?
It'll be shameful.
What does this reflect to the other students?
You see, like it's a thing, and it's a culture, and it's accepted. It is accepted because it's not dealt with properly by our society. The fact that these teenagers think that it's okay to force somebody. This is what adults do to children. This is what adults do to other adults. I'm not saying that it is right at any age level at all. But these are teenagers who are probably looking on. Where they're getting these things from, I don't know. And they're thinking that it's right. This is something we really have to continue to work on. And we have to work real hard to change this kind of culture. We cannot have our young people growing up with this kind of mentality. Just imagine what kind of adults they're going to turn into. We cannot let these things slide. When you see them, address them. Don't throw them under the carpet. Like we need a whole, I don't know, boy, a whole re-education campaign. Like a whole re-education evolution. Socially. Concerning our views on women. Male empowerment. Sex. And there might be children listening. But best believe that they know, They know about these things. How's the time there? We out of time?
Yeah, we are.
Some responses are coming in and we'll get to them. Let me tell you the lineup for the rest of the day though. Rest of the morning. I'm not going to be here holding. So from 7:30, we're going to be talking about these school bans. Right? And feel free to hit us up 4301043 to share how you feel about any of these two stories. Any of them. Because all in the same bucket. Right? That's the WhatsApp number. When we come back in, you're free to call. We've got your X News coming up at the top of the, heading up to the top of the hour.
You okay?
No, man, I'm upset. I'm upset.
Yeah. So we
Very
have the
upsetting.
X News coming up, and then after the top of the hour, the X Sports.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna jump in with, well,
School bans.
School bans.
Something really positive.
Yes.
Okay? That's coming up this weekend. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Thank you for joining the live, by the way. We're going to get some music at this time and get back in. All right?
Lana's looking at us like, what?
Good morning, Lano. Good morning to DJ Lano.